that day, and she ended up writing a song about the situation on one of my beats, you know, so it turned into Hello Father.
Hello Father, it's your daughter, need your wisdom, drink your
Hello Father is extremely important to me because it's all about my faith. Without my faith, I'm nothing. Without my faith, I have nothing. And my faith is in God. The most beautiful thing and the best time of the day for me is the morning, is when I say hello, Father, is when I say thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Praise you. Thank you. I can't do this without you. I would die without you. I need you. That song is the most important song on the album because that's what sustains me. The biggest difference between Mary J. Blige 15 years ago and Mary J. Blige today is that Mary J. Blige today knows her strength, and she's not afraid to say she knows. And she knows who she is. She knows where she's going. She's not wavering in that. She just knows herself. Mary J. Blige 15 years ago was getting to know herself. She was on a path. She knew something. She was speaking about it, but she wasn't all the way sure.
Boy, did I learn that I had the strength. Because, I mean, I could say that now. I never could say that before. I never could say, oh, I'm a strong woman. But I've said it, but now I'm saying it with conviction, like I am a strong woman. Because there's nothing in this world that can take me out. I've been taken out. I have been dead. I've laid on the floor lifeless, like, okay, I can go now. You know, you ever had that feeling like, I can go now. I'm done. That's how I feel. You're dead, and then God speaks to you and says, no, you're not.
Yeah.
And you're going to get up. But you're going to get up, you feel like you don't have anything to get up with. But you get up, and you go out there all numb, and you deal with the world.
Yeah, you just got to hear, man, you have to hear, like, he can tell you the shit influence on people and people that have been through the stuff you've been through. It's just unreal. That's special. That's a true artist. That's a groundbreaking artist. That's an artist that's going to be here forever, and people are going to always be like, they're going to always cling to, because you make the impact. It's going to be artists. It's going to be people that come around all the time. It's going to be new people that pop up, let them do their thing. Yeah, we rocking with you, blah, you know. And that's nothing to take away from them, but it's like, it's just special people that like speak into people's lives and speak words and sing words that change the world. Like, you change people's, you help people make decisions. That is special. That's the kind of artist I want to rock with.
When we get together, the healing process begins again. It's like therapy for all of us. So the only way we're able to create amazing songs and amazing lyrics is when we all get together and we're all not broken down, but broken open, so we can express ourselves to get the lyrics for these songs. And when we start expressing ourselves, it turns into long conversations, and we write from those long conversations, and it's real, and it's honest, and it's true, and everybody's just getting free. And I had them say to me, Prince and Lucky, who I absolutely love working with, I had Prince and them say, wow, Mary, it's always healing when we come here to work with you. And I said it, the same thing back to them, like, it's healing working with you guys, because it's hard to speak in a world where everything can get out and hurt you. But when you can find a group of people that you can trust and write some songs with, man, that's priceless. Play it again. Play it. I'm going to show you where to turn the whole thing down. Turn it down a little bit. Turn the ba-bas down when you start to just...
When the vocals come in? Yeah,
just a little bit. Turn it down a little bit. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on in my ears right now. And you got that other note. How can we compress them? Because that's the really dope part of the, you know. Put a little bit, teeny bit of reverb on it.
MIXX mixing, sometimes you can alter or change something like the feel of her life, and she's all about how the music feels. And she'll come in the room, and it could be something as small as adding an ad-lib or taking an ad-lib out that she's missing, and it could ruin the feel, or just too much bass, too little bass, just something very little or minute that you might not even know she heard.
There's certain people that, like, when you do something with them or for them, you want it to be, like, the best thing that you can come up with creatively, because you respect them so much. So Mary, of course, you know, that's who you are. So I was so scared. I was, like, putting so much pressure on myself to make sure it was perfect and it was right and it was saying what you wanted it to say and everything. So I was nervous. I was scared. I was scared. Yes, I was overthinking.
This is good. Like, I'm really excited about this because it's just a match made in heaven.
Hey, I'm Mary J. Blige, and we're back on Real Talk on Beats One. Coming up, we got my boy Tyrese, and we are getting into some serious stuff.
I got a couple surprises for y'all. Me and Mary got in the studio, and a couple magical things happened, and it all started in the backyard, and it all started over conversation.
We actually started this album in Tyrese's house, and I just had this real good feeling, we all did, but mostly me. I knew that when I walked inside his studio, I was going to get exactly what I needed, and I did.
My exact words to Mary was, I want you to know that you represent the strength of a woman. You're a woman with the gift of conviction. When you talk as a minister, people hold on to your every word. We've heard the Bible a million times, but when he speaks upon the word of God from the scriptures in the Bible, you're enamored, and you're like consumed in what this man is saying because of the way he's saying it. She has that gift of conviction, and her conviction has saved lives.
I've always been hands-on with my projects. I've always come in the studio. I'm always there sitting with every producer from What's the 411 to here right now. So I've been there. Work ethic is still there.
I'm just saying, right now, this is a special time I just feel like this is a special time, man. The energy is just...
And I'm so grateful and just blown away at just how, you know, it's just been coming together, just musically, and just the people and the energy.
What makes this album different than any other Mary J. Blige album is the time that we're in right now. I think that for every album that she's been in, she's always been able to capitalize on the time that it's coming out. And just overall, the female taking over as moguls and just having such a strong voice today, I feel like that's what's gonna make this album different.
Your gift of song and singing and conviction has traveled into all of these private and intimate places. And because of your conviction and your strength, you have helped women make very big decisions.
The strength of a woman, that shows of her, like, who she is. Like, she's so strong to where, like, love for people and love for yourself.
Yeah, some people forget how to love. It's not easy.
To be the strength of a woman for so many women, for so many years, has been a huge responsibility. It has been a blessing, and it's been a gift, and it has also been, I don't want to say the curse, but I had to actually become and live through the negative things to actually become the thing that's positive and strong. So it has been really, really real for me, which I don't mind. I wouldn't trade it because obviously God picked me for the job.
Mary J. Blige files for divorce. The No More Drama singer is ending her 12-year marriage to husband and manager Martin Kendude Isaacs. According to court docs obtained by ET, Mary cites irreconcilable differences. The couple married in 2003. Mary's rep tells ET, quote, Ms. Blige is saddened to say it is true that she has filed for divorce, saying sometimes things don't work out how we hope they would, but there is a divine plan and a reason for everything.
The day that the news hit about me getting a divorce, it made my stomach sick. It's not something I wanted to do, but I had no choice. If I didn't make this choice, they'd probably be waking up to some other kind of news that would have been worse than this news. When you're trapped and you're suffering and you're hurting in a situation, no matter how long you've been in it, you have to save yourself. This is not something that I wanted. I did not want this. I wanted us to last forever, but when the respect is not reciprocated, you can't go on. You will be stuck in suffering and suffocating, and you might as well be dead. And I just didn't want to die. I love my life, and I just refused to die. I just refused to let me being in denial and what people may think take my take my life away from me.
Barely alive,
Jesus. How you doing? Hey, Eddie.
How you doing?
Oh.
Your face kind of says it all.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's too much.
I feel.
The phone call this time actually came from me because I had heard a rumor that she was starting over or revamping some stuff.
He called me, he said, I got something for you. I want to, I know you're going through a lot, but I want to work with you, on this, so.
Me and Mary's creative process is actually very simple. I like to take the Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis approach. The way that they got all those hits with Janet is like they basically would just, no conversations about music or performing or anything like that, just conversations about life, what's going on in your life, what's going on in my life, what you would like to happen, good stuff, bad stuff, indifferent stuff, everything in between, and then take the bits and pieces that really stand out and turn those into records. I'm doing a lot of talking right now, but I really didn't come here to do much talking. I came here to kind of just sit back and listen and let you tell me where your head and heart is at and what's gonna make the most sense for you.
I mean, I'm where you are. I'm optimistic. At the same time, I'm disgusted and disappointed. But because I can't avoid that. That is real. And that is living and breathing. But I'm optimistic because that's what keeps me living. That's what keeps me moving. So, but if I keep moving and keep living and just keep trying to get my life together, I'm happy for myself. I'm proud of myself that I had the courage to do what I did. Like, I'm sad that all this, all these years have come to this. You didn't even pick me. You picked somebody, like that is like humiliating, and it hurts real bad that I didn't get picked. But I gotta keep, doing what I'm doing. We make our beds, we gotta lay in it. And just so we clear, you have a studio over there in that other place, right?
Yes.
Do you know? Do not let her nowhere near what you're doing for me.
Okay.
Because she's the reason for all of this. That's my Becky with the good hair.
Oh Lord. Mary in a way is kind of pain personified. It's like when you're going through something, you want to put on that Mary J. Blige song because you feel like she understands what you're going through. She understands you. You know what I mean? And I feel like with this new album, you're definitely going to get some of that, but also, this empowered Mary. It's not sitting back feeling sorry for myself or feeling sad about situations. This life goes on, and so do I, so I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'm happy that she's in that place.
I definitely know that writing and recording this album helped me to see myself clearly. Like Nina Simone said, if you're an artist, you have to speak from the truth of the times of where you are. And that's what people understand. When you put it out there, you heal.
Because isn't it interesting? Because you and I could talk about this for a long time. That's cool. This whole perception of what fame is, I always think fame is what other people think. It's not your reality. That's because right. You can't be famous unless somebody else thinks you are. So here the whole world is saying, all of a sudden you have this great big career, your CD's #1, but your reality is something completely different than what the rest of the world is seeing.
Who fell in love with who you're looking at.
When you write it down, when you go in that booth and you sing it, you heal from it. So I needed to heal myself because this was devastating for me. Me speaking about what I'm dealing with is going to help some other woman believe that she can do it. Like, that's basically what it's for. Like, I don't think it's for anything else.